So my main vision in life, I want to be someone who, my friend called it a philanthropist, but I don't know the meaning of that word. So I'm not going to call myself that. But I want to be the guy who invests in people. I am going to be the person who meet someone randomly or through an event or something like that, and I see they have a vision, I see they have a talent, I see that they have the skills necessary to do something or be great at something, but the only thing stopping that person from being great, from being good, from being successful is money. I want to be the person that takes care of that problem. It sounds funny, innit? But the reason why I want to do that, because I feel that was the only thing that stopped me from being who I wanted to be previously as a basketball player. Not even before the injuries and all of that stuff. I had the opportunity to go to the States, but the only thing that stopped me was money. The accommodation, the tuition, the flights, just the cost of living abroad in the US at that point was way too high for me, to even consider it. So I had to look for other longer, not sure ways to get there. And if you're lacking money and you finding other ways to get to your dreams, it's just going to make the journey longer, more risky, not sure. Maybe you're going to be taking almost shortcuts that are not shortcuts. You feel me? You're going to try to get cheaper things, basically. Imagine like that. You're going to try to get cheaper things just to get there. And either you buy it nice or you buy it twice. That's how life works. And I don't mind the fact that you need money to accomplish your dreams nowadays. But there's people like me, the people that were like me, sorry, scratch that. I want to be able to help people who were like me, who did not literally have the facilities to make money. I was a young 18-year-old boy. There's no way I could make money. Trust me, I know some of you are saying, oh, you could go work here and there and blah, blah, blah. Well, let's say I even get work. What work am I going to get? A waiter? A person who spends 12 hours a day doing something and getting chicken change. That's even going to slow me down more, you feel me? So I want to be that person who can accelerate people's dreams and just make them focus on what they're doing, what they love doing. Because when you start to think about money, then you're putting less time and effort into your dreams, and then it gets mixed up, and so people get lost during the way. On the journey, they get lost because they start chasing the wrong things and forget what they were actually doing in the first place. I want to be that kind of guy who luckily meets people like this and helps them in some way of some sort, because I feel like I'm helping my past self. That was why I'm doing this podcast. I feel like everything I talk about could have helped my past self, and that would translate into helping someone now, because someone is going to go through what I went through back then. We have different timings for events in our life. It might happen to someone who is 30, it might happen to someone who is 25, it might happen to someone who is 18, 40, whatever. But the moment you start chasing your dreams or start doing what you really want to do, what you love doing, an obstacle is going to come. And some people, it might be they don't have the time. Some people, it might be they don't have the money, but they have the talents. Once you have the talents, because talents can be worked on personally without money, without anything. You can work on being very good at something, or you can just be born as a whiz, born as a genius at something, at a certain craft. You just have the natural abilities to be the best you can be. But then there's society problems and world problems. I want to help people like that. Enough ranting about that anyways. You get the vibes.